What's up? It's been a while again, but today I have an important point that I've been thinking about and I've been dealing with myself. And it is about wanting to seem perfect in front of others. In my own experience, whether it is in social situations or I don't know when I'm with a girl on a date, in the past I've noticed that I would always want to seem perfect, to not make mistakes, right? And I think this is an unhealthy mindset because you should accept the fact that you're on this journey to develop yourself and that you are not perfect, that you can make mistakes, right? Mistakes. And that those mistakes are part of who you are and part of the person that you are, on the way of becoming. Or well, you're the person on the way to becoming the best version of yourself. So you need to go through those phases of not being perfect, and you will never be perfect, but you need to realize that those aspects of your character, right, those imperfections, that those are a natural part if you're still developing, and that's just a sign that there's still room for growth. And that if you are confident in the way in which you're headed, that you should not be ashamed of embracing your imperfections, of maybe your character, of or things that you still want to work on that don't align with your moral values, right? And I think this is extremely powerful to um, come to terms with, accepting the fact that you're not perfect and that that's okay, right? Because you know where you're headed towards and that you're working on those things and those aspects of your character. And I think this is accepting that and not being ashamed to show that side of yourself to the world. That's the key to true confidence, within your journey, and being able to feel free when you're around others, when you're on a date with a girl, right? We've all had that experience of going on a date with a girl and not, being kind of nervous because you are overthinking how to do things perfectly so that she will like you, right? But in the end, that's only holding you back and actually even lessening your chances, right? Because you're not acting true to yourself, and girls can pick up on that. And it actually shows a sign of true confidence. It's a sign of true confidence, that even though you might make mistakes, that you don't stress about it, that you know that it's only natural that you make them, right? Because you're not perfect and you're still on your journey to becoming that best version of yourself. And honestly, I don't even know what I wanted to say on top of that, but that is truly something that I wanted to get off my mind, right? Because I've noticed that it holds you back tremendously, and it makes you, anxious, always being so obsessed about showing the perfect version of yourself to others. And And I don't think it's even healthy because, well, it's obviously not healthy because, you know, it creates this negative feedback of yourself, right? This negative image of yourself that your imperfections are inadequate. It's only natural that you have them. If you consider in the imperfections or the imperfections or mistakes that you make are relative to your own morals, right? If you're someone that has become aware of himself and that has developed morals more quickly than you've been able to maybe evolve your character, or yeah, if you've developed those morals more quickly than your character, right, and you're still struggling with, you know, sticking to those new morals that you have, it's only natural that you still make mistakes relative to your values, right? And it is only natural because, and it is even, you should even be proud of yourself that you're aware of those morals and that you're actually trying to work towards a higher version of yourself. I think that in itself should give you the confidence to face the world face onwards and not being ashamed of showing yourself to the world because you know where you're headed towards. You should have fun in this journey. You should not, you should work like a dog to achieve that, but you should not stress about it. Things take time, bro. So the next time that you want to seem perfect in front of others, honestly, remind to yourself that that's rather an act of insecurity than an act of, this fake confidence that, you're the guy and you can't make mistakes. You do not make mistakes, because that's actually rather a defense mechanism of that insecurity that that you and I have, of not wanting to show the external or imperfections and mistakes. And I think you should even realize that those imperfections, that they make you unique, they make you who you are. There's no perfection, but only the morals that you put yourself, right? That you set yourself. So and with that in mind, honestly, you should only, care about what you yourself think, and the only thing that you can think of yourself, right, is that you are heading towards a good direction. Because only you decides what's good or what's bad in your eyes, and what you deem as good. That, to me, is a sign of true confidence. Accepting your imperfections and the things that you need to work on, right? And not caring about that other people might deem you as having imperfections. Because that's a true sign of insecurity. That's you caring too much about what other people think. So, this is actually a tough one, right? That I think a lot of people deal with this one, but they don't realize. They think, I'm confident and I'm perfect, right? So I should act the par. But truly, you're caring too much now about that people see those imperfections, or that you're not as perfect as you want to be. You care too much about that, but I don't think that is healthy. I don't think that is healthy at all, and you cannot relax if you constantly have that in your mind, right? So I hope it serves you, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.